YouTube? It's Chi Chi, aka Napigo here on YouTube, and
Sarah, GC3Music.
Yes,
it's GC3musicS. That's it. I haven't been on YouTube in so long, yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, and she was actually coming to get her hair done, and we were just she's actually in the dryer now. But we were basically talking about the natural hair event that I'm gonna have. That I'm gonna have March 27th, and the discussion panel is actually gonna be over texture envy, and so we were just actually talking about just like different hair textures, and it just started getting like real good, not heated or anything, but it just started getting like really, really good. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna record this. I don't even remember where the hell we were. I just was like, we're gonna record it. Okay, so
what to say?
Yeah,
I remember saying that it really is like an emotional roller coaster. Like for me, it was because when I first went natural, I really thought all of my hair woes would be over. Like I thought I was gonna do this big chop, and then everything was gonna be perfect. My hair was gonna be curly, and you know, I knew it was gonna be thick because you know I'm black, but I didn't think it was going to be as hard to manage. But I don't have any regrets. It's just that I have to really like pump myself up every day. Like when I wake up in the morning, I have to tell myself, your hair is beautiful. Like your hair looks good. You really have to tell yourself that, because when you go outside your doors, you see everything but, you know, what you just saw in the mirror. So I was telling Chi Chi about this video, and I hope she posts it across.
Okay, well, she's probably give me the video and I'll put it up.
Okay, it's probably going right now. But anyway, this video of this girl that I watch every now and then, and she was talking about how we have to realize that everybody's texture is not the same. It's not just like one afro texture.
Right.
There are different textures, and we know that, but there are some textures that are just a little bit more manageable and a little bit like aesthetically beautiful, like as far as what the world considers beautiful. And so I just didn't like my texture. But I'm learning every day to just accept it. This is who I am. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just be happy about who you are. God made you this way, and you just have to live to the fullest. Like, I don't need any extra hair. I don't need any this or that and the other. All I need to do is rock what I have the best way I can. And then everything should be cool. And of course, you can compliment. You don't have to hate on other women that have better textures, or you don't have to be envious of other women. All you have to do is appreciate them for what they have, and then in the same vein, appreciate your own hair. Right. And that's where I am right now. Like, that's where I am with my hair. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is hot. This is hot. Because if I don't ever hear it again from another person, I heard it that day.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's my story, and that's why I can't wait to this, you know, this natural gathering. I am so excited about it. March 27th. Yeah. I'm like stoked, because I really think it's a way for us to all come together and see what else is out there. Because she was saying this on the video. She was like, people who make YouTube videos, most likely they've had compliments about their hair. They have a particular texture. And us who watch the videos, it's like, oh, that's what my hair is supposed to look like. Not necessarily. Right. My hair's not going to look like her. She's making the video because she's probably had so much confidence in her hair because people have told her it's beautiful. But that's not, she doesn't represent all of the different facets. You know what I mean? Right. So.
And then also, like what she said about the whole YouTube video thing, it's actually refreshing whenever I get a comment, because usually somebody's like, oh wow, finally somebody, you know, who has 4B hair like me,
exactly.
Or, you know, somebody whose hair is nappy like mine or whatever. So, I mean, that feels good that I can, you know, give an avenue for people to actually come and, you know what I'm saying, see, like,
a variety.
Right, styles. And
even when I go on YouTube, I'll even, like, type, like, twist out on 4B hair. Right. I don't want to see a twist out on 3A hair. Though I love it, 3B, whatever. It's just I want to see what it's supposed to look like on my type of hair, so that when I take my twist out, I'll be like, okay, this is what it was supposed to look like, as opposed to what's wrong with me. Right. Nothing's wrong. It's okay, you know.
And then I also like feel really bad because like sometimes I'll get inboxes on Facebook, inboxes on YouTube, somebody who like wants to go natural, and they're like, well, I want to go natural, but I want a curly fro. Like after you cut my hair, I want a curly fro. And I always tell people, I'm always like, well, it just depends on what your curl pattern is, because if your hair is not, you know, a looser curl pattern, you may not have the curl definition that you're looking for. And it's like people are just chasing this whole curly thing, and it's so sad. It's like, okay, first it was, you know, I want to have straight long hair, you know, now it's, okay, I want to go natural, but I don't want nappy hair.
Exactly. And it's like, it's really just like the reverse of what we were doing before this whole natural fever happened. It's like, I want really straight long hair, like you said, and now it's like, it has to be this particular, if I'm going natural, it's got to be this particular texture. That's the same thing as getting a perm, y'all. It's like we're arguing natural, 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 but you're still being way too specific as to what you will require or what you will call beautiful.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The natural way is whatever comes out of your scalp, like Lamazini said.
Lamazini.
It's coming out of my scalp. This is what it is. This is natural, and of course we can put accessories in our hair. We could do, you know, anything to make ourselves feel beautiful. But don't knock it. Don't knock your natural curl. Don't knock your natural texture. You know?
Right. Like me, you all have already seen my hair. I have no curl definition whatsoever. True enough, I did the shingling technique because I kept getting inboxes on what would it look like on 4B hair. And like I said in that video, I've never bought Miss Jessie's. I've never bought Kinky Curly. I got the leave-in conditioner, but I don't have like the curl defining things because, you know, I crossed that hump a long time ago, back in like 1999, like when I first went natural. I could not understand why my hair just would not get curly, and I was buying curl activator, the softy curl activator gel. Like I was buying everything, and I could not figure out why my hair would not curl up. And so I was kind of self-conscious about having nappy hair, but over time, I just accepted that that's what my hair was gonna do, and I could only do I could only try styles that would accommodate, you know what I'm saying, my texture and things that look right. I just found ways to work with what I had. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And with my hair being as nappy as what it is or whatever, everywhere I go and I have my hair out, I still get compliments because A, it's me, I'm being myself, I'm rocking it with pride, I'm not walking around with my tail tucked between my legs. So nobody has no choice but to accept how I look because I have that much confidence. Like, you can't miss me. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of hurts really to see, you know, black people or black women that are natural just chase like this whole dream of having curly hair. And then I get on not Facebook, but I get on YouTube, and it's like so many videos with people trying to define their curls. And this is like, I understand like for a style change, that's fine, but if you're the person that's doing it every single day and you don't like your natural naps or whatever, like you still got issues that you need to deal with.
Yeah,
I really feel like
honestly, that's what I honestly felt like. I went natural in 2008. I did like the big chop, and I had issues to deal with. Like, I hadn't got a perm in years, and so I'm thinking I'm cool. Like, I'm over this whole perm thing. But when I actually saw, oh, this is the way my hair's gonna look, I had issues to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to accept the fact that this is what I would have to deal with. This is what I would look like. And I honestly think that it grew me up as a person. Like, it made me more mature. It made me, like, realize what beauty is all about. And, of course, you want to be beautiful. You want to, on the outside and inside, but you want to look beautiful and you want to attract people. However, it shouldn't mean that you totally disregard who you really are.
Right.
Or just totally, you know, just disregard or just, like, reject the person that God has made you.
Right.
You are you. Embrace it. And like she said, you walk around with confidence, people tend to like you. People tend to be attracted to you. I mean, it's your spirit and it's your look, because you're walking like you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And you do.
I would have to agree with her on that too. And one thing that I want to say is the fact that I do hair and I come across a lot of clients and a lot of different textures. A lot of people with loosely curled hair don't like their hair,
oh my
which
God.
is so funny because, you know, everybody wants this good hair or whatever. But to be honest, if you ever notice, like, a lot of people like their wavy hair, it usually be like in a ponytail or a wash and go because
they can't do it.
a lot of times like their curl pattern isn't tight enough to hold a twist, or if they get something, it freezes out easily. You know, sometimes if they get a rise that don't really hold the curls. So it's a lot of things that they complain about because they're like, man, I just want some 2 strands. I want some comb twists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they can't even get that. They're tired of like the wash and go. You know what I'm saying? They're tired of that. So everybody always feels like the grass is greener on the other side. So at the end of the day, you just have to accept what you have. You know.
Exactly.
I mean, if I want some curly hair for, you know, then hey, I may go get me a little sew-in or quick weave with some curly hair, like, you know, the sew-in video I did.
Go check it out.
You know, something like that. So if I feel the need to do that, or I may do a rod set if I want some little ringlets. You know, and I love when my rod set gets old because it has like the fro and the curl look to it. You know, I may do like a Bantu knot out if I want like a tighter curl, or I mean like a looser curl look than my hair. You know, so there's always different
about rocking what you have.
Rocking what you have.
I can't tell you how many people came up to me like, oh my God, I wish my hair was that thick. And I'm looking at them like, I wish my hair was that curly or that, you know, loose. But it's always greener. Mm-hmm. And so when will we decide, okay, I'm gonna like what I got, and I'm still gonna appreciate what you have. I don't have to not like what you have, but I'm gonna like what I have. Right. Like, we can do it at the same time. Right.
So we just urge everybody just to have confidence. You know, don't like keep your hair tied up or stay hiding under a rock.
Let it loose.
Right, because because you're ashamed of your hair texture.
Yeah.
I mean, either you're gonna embrace it or erase it.
Hey.
That's how I feel. Like, right, embrace it or erase it. It's just, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know where to start. But actually, I can't start anywhere for you. You have to start there for yourself. It comes from the inside. And if you like a client of mine, we were talking the other day, and she was like, man, I saw somebody's hair and it was just nappy as hell. And she was like, man, I was like, you know, better her than me. It was some comment like better her than me, or I felt bad for her or whatever. And I'm like, you know, for you to make that comment, it just shows that you're not over the whole texture thing either.
Exactly.
At the same rate, she knew her hair wasn't as nappy as the other girl's hair, but her hair still wasn't as loose as she wanted to be, because she made the comment that, you know, she really wasn't fond of her fro either. You know, so it starts from with you. You have to ask yourself, why do I feel this way? You know, what is it that's, you know, making me think this way or make these type of comments or whatever? Because, I mean, you're not going to grow, you're not going to get any better if you don't, like, try to reverse your thought system.
Exactly.
Like, that's the only way you're going to be able to do it. So,
exactly.
I don't know. I mean,
like coming out of a box just to go into another box.
Right, that's a good one.
We came out of the perm box just to get into the curly box.
Texture box.
Right. It's time to break out of the boxes. We don't have to be limited by anything that we do. We could just say, Lord, this is what you made me. I'm going to accept it. I'm not going to live in any confines that the world is putting on top of me. No. I refuse to be defined by anything but what you define me by.
Right. Right. So that being said, I just urge you all to love yourself, love what's going out of your head. Quit spending all this money on these expensive products trying to define your curls.
I've been there. I am still kind of there. I'm still a product junkie. And Chichi got to get on me about that, because I got the Miss Jessie's, I got the Kiki Curly, I got Diva Curl, I got everything, okay? But I'm
on that
growing.
quest.
I know,
a lot of people
looking.
Yeah, they're on that quest to be like, what? I need to find something that's going to make my hair curl. And it's like, if you got 5, 10, 15, 20 products and you still don't have that curl definition,
it ain't the
well, I mean, what are you looking for? Like, you tried everything on the market. Like, it's not it. Do a coil out. Coil your hair and then undo it. But don't get used to just doing coil outs all the time. Learn to embrace your texture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's about it. We just wanted to stop in and just kind of, you know, let you know what our conversation was about. And I thought it was really good, and I just wanted to share it with you all. And I would love to hear any comments that you all have about this issue. You know, we can bring it up. We can do another video about something else, or if you want to elaborate on this, we could probably come back and talk about, you know, this again or whatever. But I mean, yeah. So I don't know if she has anything else to say. Any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. No, it's good. This is the reason why I go to Chi-Chi, because, you know, you have these thought-provoking conversations, and she will tell you the truth. I mean, it's not a bunch of hoopla just to make you feel good about spending all your money.
Right.
It's true. This is what you have, and I'm going to hook your hair up, though, by the way. But this is what you got, and so embrace it and walk,
yeah,
walk out.
because one thing I don't do is a lot of clients, and every last client will tell you, like, I keep it real with them. You know, like, I had a client, you know, her hair was, like, coming out in the top, you know what I'm saying? And we were talking about her having a Donald Trump comb over, because she was, like, combing her perm over, like, over the hair that was broke off.
Wow.
She wound up going natural, but, I mean, I'm just like, yo, we need to go ahead and cut this, you know? She's like, well, I don't know if my husband's going to accept it. I'm like, yeah, but your husband not rocking a Donald Trump comb over either. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just keep it real. Or if somebody sit in my chair and they holding on to these 2 little strands in the back and everything is ate up and broke off, I'm like, really? You holding on to a mullet? For real? Are you really holding on to a mullet? I do not even know, but I said it to somebody else. But the first time she came to me to get her hair cut, she had she was actually coming to get some comb twists, or 2 strands, a 2-strand style or something. But she had blonde in her hair, and the blonde that she had, like, just was, like, ate her hair up. And I was just honest. I was like, you know, we need to cut it, because if not, like, her twists would have been different sizes, different everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept it real with her that it just needed to be cut, not to get no more money out of her or whatever. But, I mean, it was nothing that we could do. And then, that too. People will buy, like, all these miracle products thinking it's going to save their hair, and, this protein treatment or this reconstructor. What that does is it just prolongs the inevitable, because you're still, it helps to keep hair on your hair, but at the same rate, it just minimizes, like, your breakage. Your hair is still going to break off over time. So it's just better to go ahead and get rid of it, you know what I'm saying, and quit trying to buy, like, all this stuff that's going to miraculously, like, make your hair grow back. It's not going to happen. So, you know, I don't know. I love to keep it real with people. I love to, try to at least help somebody out and try to uplift them, but at the same time, like, I'm not about to sell any dreams, and I'm gonna keep it real. If you inbox me and you want to get your hair cut and you want like a curly fro, I always tell you, it just depends on your texture when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna tell you over the internet, yeah, we can do it, when I see your texture, and it's not gonna do that.
Right.
So, and if you sit in the chair and it can't happen, I'll keep it real with you then. Like, I don't have no problems with keeping it real with you, because you're gonna have like some type of dose of reality when it comes to your natural hair. Like, that's the only way that you're going to accept it, because that's just reality. That's what your hair is. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what it is.
Yeah, so signing off again, because we were supposed to be like hanging up with y'all. Like, I said hanging up. We supposed to be hanging up with y'all a long time ago. But anyway, peace out, and we'll keep in touch. And I'll be bringing out some more videos soon, and so will she.
All right, y'all.
Peace.